discussion, but there's one thing I'd like to, 2 points I'd like to make personally, so I would know where things are going from here. One, to complete the public hearing on this subject, if it were possible, maybe at some other time, maybe require an audience with ETG and those other key witnesses who were not here, so that with their comments together with ours, you have a complete picture of the issue, the template. The next thing is the template was the subject of the hearing today. I also feel that that template, while it may not be the actual thing as we have understand from the different presentation, I think the point here is to look beyond, because I feel that some of the activities that are going on sometimes does not come to the public. And so sometimes our local people are bound to maybe commit errors or go in probably not the right direction. So I think that should be something that not only the template brought us together, but beyond the template, what should be the process. And finally, I would like to be very clear when we leave today, is continuing signing of leases legal before we have a master plan and review for the purpose of developing the proposed project. Thank you.
I think the last point that you made on the clarification of the legality aspect of the lease has already been addressed earlier, but if reiteration is required, have the LC respond to that.
Thank you, Chairman. In my opinion, any proposed land lease agreement from ETG to the landowners is not legal. In fact, it violates the term of the investment agreement signed between the governor and ETG. The master plan has to be approved before ETG may engage in the development of the project. Entering into these agreements is development. So, in my opinion, to avoid more issues, maybe just not sign the lease agreement, because it is in violation of the investment agreement at the very least. Thank you.
Thank you, LC. Also, what's become evident for the committee is the lot of comments speaking to us as Yapis and as a state and as a people to come together and do things together harmoniously. That's part of the intent of this committee, by trying to bring all of the different parties together under one roof, in which you all can see what happens today. I think that's a reflection of ourselves, and not necessarily China, not necessarily US or anybody else, or any other countries on the face of the earth. I think it's also reflective in what Mav said earlier with respect to us trying to get together either here in Colonia area or in the communities. When you come in Jubil Rat until your basket is completely empty and you're all by yourself. So again, if we're really attempting to try and solve our problem, I think we need to work together and not separate. With that, thank you all very much. If you have any other further comments that you think might be helpful to the committee, please put that in writing. You can call us by telephone or internet or whatever modes of communication that you have access to. The committee is willing to take those important points into consideration. As I mentioned, the committee would consider all of the relevant points brought up in the discussion with respect to the particular measure before the committee and present its recommendation to the whole legislative body for further consideration. Thank you all very much. Our public hearing has now come to an end. Thank you.